Taurus, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading, your bonus general tarot reading for February 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Taurus collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. And of course, Taurus is going to be one of the first signs that I do the bonuses for. I'll cycle through the whole zodiac throughout the month. But yeah, let's take a look at this first card real quick. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Taurus with your bonus February 2024 reading. And remember, this could be energies throughout the whole month. It's not just applicable to this week. So you just take it how it hits. You know the deal. Very creative type of energy or diligent. I'm getting an extreme diligence here with this first card. Now, I do love that the energy is really good and creative. She also has a really awesome haircut. But before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about our good friend over here with that stylish hairdo. So you see her there. She's in front of a sewing machine. There's a golden thread. There's a rainbow. So these are a lot of really positive pieces of symbolism that we're seeing here. For some of you, you could feel very creative in this time. This could be spirit saying like, hey, Taurus, any sort of creative endeavor or pursuit could be extremely beneficial for you. So whether it is business, whether it's just artistic freedom that you need to express when this card is here, it does point very strongly towards creating anything, really. So whether you're going through tough times, good times, everything's in between, let some of that energy out here. I often see this with water signs in particular. Now, another thing with this card, especially with the golden thread, aside from the creative juices flowing and possible opportunities linked in with that, pardon me, this could be somebody that is extremely hardworking and diligent, okay? Because when I think of somebody doing work on a sewing machine, it's not simple, it's not easy, it's very artisanal. And you need to be detail-oriented and diligent in your ways. So for a lot of you, there could be something you're really wanting to push for or put your energy into, and Spirit is saying like, okay, keep at it. So let's put her down right over there. Let's get into the tarot now. And yeah, I always say the first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. Maybe Spirit just wants you to make some art, right? But let's get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness. So let's see what's up here for Taurus. And while we shuffle this up and get the deck prepared, let's talk about the reading that just popped up this week or this weekend. It was titled An Unexpected Offer. So I wouldn't be surprised for a lot of Tauruses in this time if you have unexpected opportunities popping up out of nowhere or people coming in offering you things. Now, that could be related to work, relationships, all sorts of stuff. And I've been seeing it with the earth signs in recent weeks. There's been this energy of things just popping up out of the blue. So we're going to see what we have for you for the bonus. Remember, this is taking a look at the whole month. Let's get you 3. And as you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. 3 for Taurus, month of February, please. Thank you. Okay. 8 of Swords, a little stressed out there, huh? Or this could be someone with their hands tied a little bit. Could be overthinking as well. Right? It doesn't have to be like a treacherous card, but remember, it's just the beginning here. Let's get a couple more. Doesn't have to be your energy. Ace of Pentacles, so this offer energy is still in the mix. I also saw this with the Virgo bonus reading. So this is a beautiful energy to show up here. Let's get it up there. Try to get these cards as straight as possible. It's not as easy as it looks. Let's get you one more. Okay, so we have a bit of a mixed bag here, Taurus. Like we have one that's a little, all right. Wow. So we have the 11-11 card, the 4 of Wands chilling right there on the back end. Extremely spiritual, extremely powerful. Spirit could be trying to talk to you when this card is here. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into the juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance, the first thing I'm noticing here, we have a nice even split of elements. So we do have some air. We have some earth. We also have some fire. For a lot of you, there could be a big focus on the external world in this time, especially since we have Pentacles and Wands. To me, that's more external than internal energy. But remember, this could be different situations or different aspects of one thing. So let's go through and really build this out, okay? We'll get into the nitty-gritty of everything. Position number 1, the 8 of Swords, okay? So this could imply a little mystery itself. You see that person, they're blindfolded, surrounded by all those swords, they're tied up. So generally we see this as a challenge card. Now, the positives of the 8 of Swords, it could be a fleeting thing, like an energy that moves through very quickly, or a problem, a situation that could pass quickly, which is a good thing. But at the same time, some of you might be feeling a little trapped, like your hands are tied in one way or another. It's like, nah, I have to do this. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's something that you have to do or need to do. It could be anything as small as cabin fever to actually feeling trapped in one way or another. Now, the 8 of Swords could be stress, nervousness, anxiety, whether it's yours or somebody else's. So watch out for the overthinking in this time, because this card could represent that. But remember what I said, it's a fleeting energy. This isn't like a permanence when we see the 8 of Swords. So let's get that put down right where it belongs and talk about this Ace of Pentacles. So one of my favorite cards in the deck. All aces are opportunities and offers. And like I said, your reading last week was an unexpected offer. And the energy is still lingering around you, which means that it could have implications for the whole month of February for a lot of you. So whether it's monetary things, work things, relationship things, like there's offers coming in. There's energy moving towards you. It feels very magnetic, which I really do like. For some of you, there could be a stroke of luck in regards to money or monetary situation. Now, the thing with any opportunity or offer, it's not guaranteed, right? It's usually limited time only. It could wither on the vine if you don't take it. So you might have a decision or a choice on your hands as well with this card, or we could just be taking a focused look at money and work, possibly. I mean, it could be all those things. It could be none of those things, right? You take it how it goes. But I love this Ace of Pentacles. To me, it's energy freeing up, okay? Because whereas we have this trapped up energy here in the front, the Ace of Pentacles is like, okay, let's restart this. Let's kick this over. On the back end, we have the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. To me, this is the biggest card of omens when I see it. Now, it does have a ton of other different meanings. It's a card that's extremely stable. Okay, so it could be stability. This could represent the home. It could represent living situations. I see this as a very celebratory type of card. So often it shows up when somebody has a win or a victory of some sort, whether it's monetary, whether it's relationships. These are people celebrating. You could also think of big get-togethers and parties, like people celebrating one common cause. So this could be good. But I always say with it, please watch the signs and synchronicities from Spirit when 4 of Wands shows up. Okay, that's not a common message, but Spirit could be trying to guide you in a specific way, show you omens. So the synchronicities, the vivid dreams, the number signs, all very important. And I'll really want to check that out a little further, because that could be a cornerstone to this reading. So I want to dive deeper on all of them, Taurus. So let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for my Taurus friends. See what's happening, my gods, please. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that 8 of Swords here. Why is the 8 of Swords in the mix? Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Taurus, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 8 of Swords time. What's this stress about? Thank you. What do we got? Okay. All right, this is somebody who is absolutely on edge here or skeptical. So for some Tauruses, and only take this however it hits, you might be very skeptical about a person or their motives or just in general. When I see the 9 of Wands, it's the wounded warrior. It's a card of someone that's been through a lot of things. They've been through a lot of ups and downs. Like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. I'm not going to fall for that one again. It's giving me a vibe. So I wouldn't be surprised for a lot of Tauruses if you're a little extra protective in this time. Now, this could also be territorial. When I see it underneath the 8 of Swords, there might be something or someone that is very territorial. In its extreme sense, it could be someone that's a little jealous as well. But the main vibe I'm picking up here, if you are going through any problems or situations, it could be taking up the vast amount of your mental space in this time. So Spirit could be saying like, hey, Taurus, take a load off here, which is easier said than done when we have the fire-air combination in the front and it's very explosive. So once again, all the things I just said, but I'm also getting the vibe of someone that is very anxious or nervous as well. So if that's not you, if none of that represents how you're feeling and what you're doing, this could be another person in overthinking, stressed, anxious mode, okay? And we're just going to keep pushing. I don't feel like I want to overcomplicate it. It's very fiery type of energy. It's very explosive as well. So we'll see how the rest of it goes, okay? Because we still have more fire on the back end. There's a lot for us to take a look at here. With the 1111 card, the 1 here, there's a lot happening. So let's see what's up. Once again, for some of you, you could be very protective or skeptical in this time, or this could be someone that's a little jealous in their ways, or it's someone that's like very nervous or anxious in one way or another. Just watch out for that. So let's see why that Ace of Pentacles is here. Could be a very specific situation that's taken up the vast majority of your spoons, your mental space and emotional space. Okay. Yeah, we have the Empress in reverse underneath this Ace of Pentacles. Very intriguing, because this is a card that could represent you showing up in reverse. And I just need to ride with the message I saw for you in last week's reading, because it's showing up here again like double. It's reiterating what I saw for a lot of Tauruses over the weekend. So if you have major Taurus placements or you're cross-watching for a Taurus, energy could start to free up for a lot of you. Now, when I see the Empress in reverse, it could represent issues with a mother figure of some sort, so watch out for things like that, issues with feminine figures in your life. But since it's a card that represents you, when I see it under a card of offers and opportunities, it's like being caught by surprise. Okay, so but in a good way. It's like, okay, you might be in this mode, but something comes along. It's like, whoa, all right, cool. I wasn't expecting that one. So I need to continue with that message I was seeing for you over the weekend, that there could be unexpected or surprising opportunities and offers or even wins here. Okay, because Empress in reverse isn't the most stable energy. To me, I just feel like it's a lot of Tauruses being caught by surprise. So don't be surprised if you have a big surprise coming in, okay, whether it is monetary or offers or any of that. Let's keep moving forward. I don't really want to get too hemmed up there. I feel like it's a very, very simple message, okay, linking to what I saw for you over the weekend. But yeah, you could be in for a big surprise. So, and it feels like a good one, but let's see what's up with that 4 of Wands. I mean, I could be wrong, right? There's a lot of Tauruses going through a lot of different things, but don't be surprised if certain situations you're going through take a turn that you don't foresee. So let's see what's up with that 4 of Wands, please. Why is that 4 of Wands here? Yeah, this is my card of omens. There's a 4 of Wands in the mix. Thank you. Yeah, more of this surprise here. Now, Spirit is trying to send you like omens and signs and synchronicities here in a very powerful way. Now, for some of you, you might just be in the mode of mindset where it's like, I don't want the unexpected. I don't want the surprising. That's something else I was seeing for you recently as well. But the 2 of Swords in the upright, sometimes it could be confusion. Sometimes it could be indecision. But under a very positive card like this, I feel like it's just that surprise type of energy. So this could be double, but in positive ways. Like, because remember, this is the tough energy we have up front. Now, the 2 of Swords, aside from everything I already mentioned, notice that person's hoodwinked. It's nighttime. There's a moon on this card, too. Underneath the 4 of Wands, there is something Spirit is trying to, I don't want to say warn you about, but make known to you. So please pay attention. You could be getting lots of number signs, lots of powerful omens from Spirit, and you really should pay attention to them or try to decode them in the best way possible. If you feel like Spirit's talking to you, if your intuition is telling you, that's a sign. Okay, that's a sign for something. Use your gut and intuition and follow it, because there could be very powerful signs and omens here for a lot of Tauruses in this time. But if that's not the case, right, you're not seeing none of that, you're not having vivid dreams and none of that stuff's going on, there's just the double surprises here. Okay, we have it right here. Boom, boom. Double surprises, but they don't necessarily feel bad. So let's go through and do a quick recap. It could be a big surprise in a very positive way for some of you. Let's go through real quick before the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, Taurus, position number 1, we do have the 8 of Swords with the 9 of Wands in the upright. I did say this could be a very stressed out, anxious individual showing up here. You might be very skeptical. You might be on guard in this time, or a little territorial. If you have dealings with an individual where they express a lot of jealousy, or someone that's territorial in their own right, Spirit could be highlighting them. But once again, there's this stress and nervousness there. Moving to the center, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Empress in reverse. You might be in store for some big surprise, whether it is an opportunity or an offer. I just feel for a lot of Tauruses, it's like, wow, I didn't see that coming. So hopefully that's a good thing. Claim it to be and put that energy out there, because for a lot of you, there could be double surprising energy here, and it just feels really positive. Moving to the back end, we have the Four of Wands with the Two of Swords in the upright. Could be something Spirit's trying to direct your energy towards, or your attention. Like, hey, look at this. Pay attention to this. So if you see something and it feels like a powerful sign or an omen, take it as such. Maybe do a little research into it, because there's a lot of hidden energy here for a lot of you, okay? Whether you want it or not, right? And life is like that sometimes. But for the vast majority of you, I feel like it could be for the most positive, because this is what felt problematic in the front. Things could go in a much better way. So please take a screenshot of that, Taurus. Let's get you a shadow card here. And yeah, that might be worth a little more looking into if I were you. But yeah, I'm just going to get you one shadow card. I like to do at the end of every reading, just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. Maybe it'll give us a little more detail about what we were seeing here on the back end. So let's get you one. What's in the shadows for my Taurus friends? Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. It is a beautiful way to support the channel, and I love and appreciate all of my channel members. I do greatly. Obviously, no pressure, though. Let's get you one shadow card. What's in the shadows for... Okay. The card, like, flew the opposite way. So we do have the Six of Cups. This is a big card of history for a lot of Tauruses, and this time you could be taking walks down memory lane. If not, the Six of Cups is generally very giving and sharing, but it could also point to soul ties. So for a big portion of you, there could be a very specific individual, and it doesn't have to just be romance. It could be a friend, a family member, someone that you have a very close soul bond with, an emotional bond when we have the Six of Cups. That's showing up powerful here in the energy for some reason. So maybe it's someone you need to touch base with a little bit, or someone that you should have a conversation or check in with. That's absolutely possible. But to me, the Six of Cups is one of the biggest cards of the past. Okay, so taking walks down memory lane, people that you have a ton of history with. So don't be surprised if you were doing a lot of reminiscing in this time, or if somebody from the past, there's a possibility for someone popping back up when the Six of Cups shows up in the shadows. So take from that what you will, Taurus. I'm not feeling anything inherently negative off of that, though, just like the whole reading itself. But yes, my friends, that's what I have for you for your bonus. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details, the February subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to go over to my website, mastermetaphysics.com, to check out my digital calendar. But for the February subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Everyday Witches Tarot. It's one of my go-to decks, and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot suits, which one vibes with your energy the best? Is it the Wands, Pentacles, Cups, or Swords? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of February, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.